the first myth. The SA1 Sonic skin can go super in Sonic and Shadow Generations. One of the first things that people noticed when the Digital Deluxe Edition was revealed for Sonic and Shadow Generations was the Dreamcast Sonic skin. You know, the Dreamcast Sonic skin from Sonic Adventure 1, one of the most iconic models that they ever created. What's also iconic is the Dreamcast Super Sonic skin with the little metallic shine. So, is he in Sonic and Shadow Generations? Well, let's see. First thing we're gonna need to do is go into the skill shop. Let's go in. Skill customization, after we beat the game, of course. Customize. And let's go ahead and add Super Sonic to our arsenal. And now, let's go into a level. Here he is, guys. Dreamcast Sonic in all of his glory. He looks so good. Why don't we try doing a little cartwheel? Let's do a little dance. Look at my boy hit the dance. There we go. First thing we're gonna want to do in order to see if we can be Super Sonic is get 50 rings. We also need to have beaten the game.
2 hours later.
Here's the moment of truth. We have our Dreamcast Sonic right here. We have all of our Chaos Emeralds. Let's see what happens when we go Super. Oh, come on, man. No Dreamcast Super Sonic? It looks like that myth has been busted. That is so sad. Let's move on to the next one. Here's the next myth. Black Doom's eye will follow you anywhere you go in the hub world. If there's anything more iconic than Black Doom himself, it's probably his eye. No, seriously. We are currently in the hub world, and let's get to a nice location where we can see his eye. All right, here it is. We have a nice face-to-face with Black Doom, so it looks like he's looking at us. Coming down here. Is he still looking at us? Well, the camera is not helping me out much. All right, there it is. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, those eyes are following me. Those eyes are following us wherever we... Ooh. About over here. Yeah, I'm running away and the eyes just follow you wherever you go around the hub world. That's so interesting. That's a very nice detail right there. It looks like that myth... Oh my... Stop, please. It looks like that myth is confirmed. Here's the next myth. Chaos Control can slow down Black Doom's eye. For those of you who don't know, Black Doom helped create Shadow and also helped give him the Chaos Control ability. So is he affected by Chaos Control in the hub world? First thing we have done is killed a bunch of robots, and now we have Chaos Control. Since Tough Guy has a staring problem over here, let's see if we slow down time to prevent it. Here we go. Chaos Control has been activated, and no, he's unaffected. He's unfazed. That is scary. Myth has been busted. Here's the next myth. Chaos Spears will carry your forward momentum in Sonic and Shadow Generations. Wouldn't be a Sonic the Hedgehog game if there wasn't busted speedrunning tech. In the last mainline Sonic game, we got the homing dash, which allows people in cyberspace to get insane speedruns. Did we potentially find our newest strategy in Sonic and Shadow Generations? We have to test it out. I've been seeing a lot of chatter about this aforementioned new speedrunning strat. So, best way to test it, I guess. Let's start from the same point. We have this little thing over here. So we're gonna go forward, and we didn't even make the jump. Okay, we're dead. All right, we'll now launch from the same point. Let's see if we can make this jump using the new strategy. So boost, jump, Chaos Sphere, and oh, we got way further. That is insane tech. Let's jump forward. Ooh. All right, here's a good indicator. Let's jump on these two little stones right here. Jump, and that's how far we got. Now it's time for a little Chaos Spear. Ooh, look at that. That is insane tech. Can't wait for the speed runs, but the myth is confirmed. Here's the next myth. There's a secret collectible room in Sonic Generations. If there's one thing about Sonic Generations that we know is that there's cozy collectible rooms. I feel like this right here looks like the background of like those lo-fi music girl videos on YouTube. Even the motorcycle made it into Shadow, so that's like pretty dope. As a matter of fact, it looks like Shadow's a gamer. He has 4 different PCs. His streaming setup must be insane. So this is footage of the original Sonic Generations. In this game, if you held down the select button for a couple of seconds in the collectibles room, a little room would pop up where you could find a bunch of trophies. All right, so we're now in the new Sonic Generations, and we come into here, and let's see what happens when we... Oh, wait. It literally just tells you that there's a statue room. Well, let's go in. Okay, so it's not a secret anymore, but it looks like we do have the statue room. Well, looks like the myth is confirmed, I guess? I don't know. Here's the next myth. If you change the music of the stage you're playing in, the speed up power boost music will also change. All right, so the first thing we have done is reset to the default music. Now we have to find a speed boost shoe. Guys, wish me luck.
2 hours later.
All right, there it is. There's a speed boost shoe, and hello? I need to get it. Hello? Oh. All right, this is just like torture. All right, here it is. Listen to the music. What it is essentially is just a sped up version of the level music. What happens when we change the music in the game? So first thing we do is change music, and let's change it to Mushroom Hill Zone. Now we go into the level. All right, there it is. We have a speed box. Let's see what happens to the music when we touch it. Wow, that completely changes up the music. As a matter of fact, when you change the music in the level, it changes up the speed up boost music to the Sonic Adventure speed up boost music. Very random, but the myth is confirmed. Here's the next myth. Sonic can drop dash on the water in Sonic Generations. So in case you've been living under a rock, there is a drop dash in Sonic and Shadow Generations. All you have to do is jump up, press homing attack, hold down A, and then you get a nice little burst of speed. The drop dash is becoming a staple as Sonic's signature move now. Some people are debating about whether it belongs in this game. To me, the more movement options, the better. But can you do this on water? So for those of you who have played any boosting game, you know that if you have boost meter, you can actually run on the water. Does a similar principle apply for the drop dash? Oh, I just drowned. All right, here we go. We got some nice water, some nice blue, luscious water. Let's drop dash and oh, you can drop dash on water. I think that could be very useful for 2D sections, but the myth is confirmed. Here's the next myth. There are no more lives in Sonic Generations. This is kind of a new trend in a lot of platformer games. It seems like lives are like a mechanic of the past. So if we die in Sonic Generations, he's dead. You'll notice in the top right corner, there are no lives. If you're a Sonic player, that means you have no life. So if you press start and go into the options, and then you turn on challenge tries, turn it on, go back into the stage. If you look at the top right corner, we now have lives. We went from 5 to a measly 4. The myth has been busted. Here's the next myth. Classic Sonic can drop dash on top of the water. So modern Sonic can do it. Why can't this little pipsqueak do it? Let's charge it up, and yeah, it doesn't work. That would just be too OP. I guess over time, Sonic learns how to drop dash on top of water. Myth is busted. Here's the next myth. You can use Chaos Control to slow down the music notes in Shadow Generations. Shadow Generations players, tell me right now, when you homing attack this and then the little music notes start flying away, it gets a little frustrating trying to get these things. I'm actually not having too hard of a time getting it, but watch. Here's a little tip for you guys if you need help. Step 1 is to take out some robots. Okay, take them out, take them out. Now we have, oh, we don't have enough Chaos Control yet. Now we have Chaos Control. All right, here goes nothing. Let's hit this thing. Now it's trying to run away, but we just Chaos Controlled it, and now we can easily just slide through. We can now collect our music notes easily. The myth is confirmed. Here's the next myth. The hard mode mini Doom's Eye will also follow you around the map. So here's the Doom's Eye, and if you click on this, it will actually bring you into the Doom Zone, where now challenge acts are harder, bosses are harder, etc. It's like a hard mode. So does this eye follow us around the map? Oh my, yo, he's a creep. Look at him. He's creeping. Yo, stop. Stop looking at me. Myth is confirmed. Here's the next myth. Chaos Control makes you invincible to projectiles. All right, we got some projectiles over here. I feel like I'm about to be in the Matrix right now. Come on, shoot it. Ready? Chaos Control. And look at that. We can actually walk right through it. It's pretty cool. The myth is confirmed. Here's the next myth. There's a Sonic Origins ad where the Sega Genesis is supposed to be in Sonic Generations. So in the original version of Sonic Generations, in the skill shop, you could purchase a Sega Mega Drive controller. After you purchase this controller, a Sega Genesis will appear, and you could actually play Sonic the Hedgehog 1. And here is what the emulation looked like. This is a pretty cool secret, I will say. So a tweet just went viral saying that the favorite change in Sonic and Shadow Generations was they added a Sonic Origins advertisement where the Mega Drive is supposed to be. It got 6,000 likes, and a lot of people actually believe this and are commenting about it and having discourse. Unfortunately, in the new version of Sonic Generations, if you go into the skill shop, you will notice that there actually isn't even an option to purchase the Sega Mega Drive. As well as the PC version, that also was excluded from the game as well, but it was in the game files. Let's also go up here to where it was supposed to be, and yeah, it's supposed to be right here, and it's not even here. So in the original Generations, you purchased this for 7,777 skill points. This is not even in the PC port of Sonic Generations, let alone the new remaster, which is kind of a shame. The myth is busted. Here's the next myth. Despite which direction you are facing in midair, the drop dash cannot go whatever direction you point the controller. One of the worst things about Sonic Generations that Sonic Frontiers Cyberspace has over it is that you can't change direction in midair when you boost. So let's say I'm trying to go backwards when I boost. If you boost, you only go forward. See? In Sonic Frontiers, if I'm in a 2D level and I'm facing forwards, I can boost in midair backwards. For the 2D sections, it really does make a difference. Say what you want about Frontier Cyberspace. Frontier's drop dash functions similarly. I can go forward. I can also go backwards. Doesn't matter which direction I'm facing. So does this work in Sonic Generations? So for the drop dash, look, so we're trying to boost forward. He only goes forward. If we hold down the drop dash, we can actually change direction in midair. I don't know why they couldn't do that with the boost because it works a lot better, but look at that. Drop dash. All right, so look, I'm trying to go backwards. and I can do that. The myth is busted. Here's the next myth. You can fail the QTEs in the final boss in Sonic and Shadow Generations and still pass. QTEs in Sonic games are those little button sections you have to press, and it feels like these are in almost every Sonic game at this point. We all know what happens when you fail a QTE in a Sonic game, especially during the boss battles. It almost becomes synonymous with the franchise. In the Shadow campaign, we know that there's QTEs with the final boss, but if you fail them, you don't die. Well, let's put it to the test. All right, there he is. Let's take him on. All right, we have to play through the entire boss battle. This is gonna take a while. This took me like 7 minutes to beat the first time.
2 hours later.
All right, we just took him out. He just chaos controlled. All right, there's a QTE. Let's see what happens. Hands are off the controller. See, I didn't press the button. This is peak though. I like watching this. Here we go. Mash the button. He just does it anyways. Bro, what's even the point of that? I'm not even pressing the buttons. Yeah, he cooked him. No QTE required. All right, he's dead. Looks like the myth is confirmed. Let's move on to the next one. Here's the next myth. The boost carries more speed if the stick is in neutral in Sonic and Shadow Generations. So this middle right here is our indicator. We are going to boost and hold forward. And we got to this little arrow right here. All right, now let's head back and let's see what happens if we just boost without pressing the stick at all. Ready? No more boost. Oops.
2 hours later.
All right, now we're in the same spot. We're gonna boost forward and hold it without touching the stick at all, and we made it all the way over here. That means the myth that the boost carries more momentum without touching the controller stick is actually confirmed. Interesting for speedrunning tech. Here's the next myth. When you had the Doom Wings activated, there's no death box in white space. During the Sonic Frontiers myth-busting series, when you flew all the way out in Aranos Island, eventually the characters would die, but it would take forever. But if you did it with Super Sonic, he would actually survive. He was invincible to the death barrier. So is there even a death barrier in Shadow Generations? We have to test it out. Our first step is to collect a lot of rings. All right, we now have enough rings. We got about 60. That should be good. All right, let's activate our wings at the very top of the map and let's go fly out into white space. We should be going for a good while because I'm pretty sure he can just... Oh, where is he going? All right, come on, Shadow. Let's do this. Oh, I'm at a boost. I forgot I'm at a boost. No! This is a pretty high point right here. So let's jump and let's go. We're going out into white space, and it's starting to get more white, and... Oh, he dies. Oh, he dies. That's lame. You should just be able to keep going. Myth is busted. The next myth, Shadow can quick step in midair. All right, we all know the quick step. Shadow's got a little more of an interesting quick step in this game. But can we do it in midair? Let's give it a test. Jump, and yeah, look at that. If you press the RB, look, it's not like this broken Sonic Frontiers one, but he does like a little slide. Look at that. Ooh, it's kind of smooth to use. Look, it's like it's like he's like dancing almost. He's very smooth. My guy is very smooth. Look at him skating too. This is pretty cool. Ready, boost, jump, and yeah, look how smooth that is. Look at that. He's so smooth. Myth is confirmed. Here's the next myth. During chaos control, if you run into enemies, they will not hurt you. All right, we got some robots over here. Let's walk into him and we get hit. You know, it's not like he's attacking me. Why does this actually hurt me? Now we have chaos control full. Let's chaos control and let's walk into him. Yeah, looks like we can't get hurt by him. Oh, he just exploded. Okay. But is that the best indicator? We have one more thing to truly test this myth. All right, so we got the Biolizard. What happens if we walk into him? Oh, I just died. Okay. All right, now we have chaos control act. Let's see if we get hit. Okay, he's like down right now. So I'm actually not getting hit because he's like, I guess, in an injured state or something. Well, let's wait until he can actually attack me. Or is he just permanently slumped over? All right, let's walk up to him now. This guy just not hurt me. Okay, we get hit by that. Okay, yeah, look, yeah, his, this little thing right here is not hurting me because I'm chaos controlled right now. I guess it's true. Oh, wait, I just got stomped right there. I mean, I don't know if that would hurt either. It looks like the myth is confirmed. You can't get hit by enemies during chaos control. Here's the next myth. Chaos control will slow down your chaos spears. All right, we have chaos control. I see a little Eggman robot. All right, so let's throw. Yeah, look at that. They're like frozen in space. Look at this one right here. This one is completely frozen. All right, we got another one over here. Let's chaos control and let's throw those spears out. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. That is freaking amazing. Looks like the myth is confirmed.